welcome back to MillennialTheraMom. Today, I want to guide y'all through a mindful check-in process. So, we're going to be using a little reflection exercise that I had created that was inspired by the poem, The Rose That Grew from Concrete. And it should be just a few minutes long. So, make sure you stick around and join me. So, as I mentioned, this practice is inspired by the poem, The Rose That Grew from Concrete. And I've always loved that visual ever since I was, I think, in middle school when I first heard about it. And so, as I read this, you'll kind of notice some of the images of it. I'll put an image of a rose that growing from concrete here so that you can follow along. But I really encourage you to just take a deep breath, enjoy it, and soak it in. So we're going to start with taking a deep breath in and out 2 times. So let's do it. Now I want you to visualize a rose growing from the concrete. Close your eyes if you're able and safe. Imagine you are the rose and reflect on the following questions. You can either write, draw, or anything else. So, first, I want you to think about what feels like a concrete. So, this might be something that is cultural or systemic that might feel a little bit out of our control, but could still be leading to feelings of stress. Very common examples include political stuff, tragedies, natural disasters, etc. So just think about what are some of the things in your own personal life that kind of feel a little concretey related to your environment. The next one is to think about what feels like a thorn. So this could be more of a personal stressor, trigger, or low. So let's say I am behind on some tasks that I need to do. That might be a thorn for me because when I have a ongoing to-do list and not enough time to do it, that definitely increases my stress. So maybe that's a thorn. But I want you to think about what is this for you? The third part is what keeps you grounded, anchored, kind of like a stem. So, in this, I really want you to think about what are some of your values, what are some of your practices, what are some of the people in your life that remind you what matters the most. So, again, for me, things like these mindful check in practices are definitely part of my stem. Also, journaling, prayer, anything else that connects me to the inside of me is really a helpful stem. And then anything that really reminds me of who and what I love and why I'm doing that. So, like my family, my child, my pet, like whatever it is, can be your stem. Or the next part is current rose petals. So this, I want you to think about what are some wins or some highs or some successes, some positive things in your life that you're like, wait a minute, that is kind of like a positive thing. And again, I really encourage us to go through every part of this mindful checking because it's good to just have a full picture of everything that could be going on for you, just for awareness. So again, rose petals are wins, highs, or successes. And then last, I want you to consider what are you cultivating or nurturing like a seed in this season? For example, if you're working on cultivating more joy, what does that look like? If you are cultivating and nurturing a business, what does that look like? A future project or a future activity or task that you want to do that's family related or values related for you. What is that? I want to just recap really quickly the rose that grew from concrete mindful check-in. We start with visualizing a rose. Well, we really start with taking a couple deep breaths. Then we visualize a rose as we're doing that in the concrete. We're identifying what the concrete feels and looks like, what a thorn feels and looks like, what a stem feels and looks like, what rose petals feel and look like, and what seeds feel and look like in this season. I actually have mine written on a little like post-it card. I don't know if y'all can see too well, but I definitely encourage y'all to try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comments if you try it. Put some music, do it on your own or follow along. And I hope that y'all take care. I hope that you practice this and make sure to subscribe and like to keep getting videos bi-weekly for now. And I hope y'all take care. Bye.